Get my ducks. So today it's quite nice actually, and it's forecast not to be. And I've been planning all week to have this walk because, yeah, Friday, it's a bank holiday today, which normally falls on a Monday. But today is VE Day, 75 years. And normally there'd be celebrations and festivals and displays and things all across the city. But current lockdown situation means not, but we still get the day off. So we've got a national holiday. Nothing extra, they just swapped it from what would have been May Day on Monday for this one. There are a few people mulling around. There's the tram coming, that's what you can hear. Yeah, there's a few people mulling around the city, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk out of the city and then take the Erewash Canal, often referred to as the Nottingham Canal. Ugh, it irks me. And then pick up the River Trent and have a walk round the Trent Embankment area, which is really nice. So hopefully the weather looks quite promising. The weather will hold. And a few people, when I was in one of the live chats this week, asked if I would take you guys along with me on a walk. For some reason these seem to be quite popular. But maybe if you're anything like me who's been stuck at home for like 3 weeks, well actually this is the end of week 7, but as I say, it's 3 weeks since I last went for a walk, then it's a bit of escapism, isn't it? It's about seeing a little bit of other people's world. And even though we're not physically outdoors, I know I've appreciated some kind of walk with me videos, so hopefully you will as well. So it's just nice not to be at my desk doing work, in conference calls. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful. I feel so fortunate that I've been able to continue to work. I know not a lot of people aren't that fortunate. Oh wow, ahead is one of the entrances to our shopping centres, and it's been bulldozed. I know we're having a brand new shopping centre, but I didn't think they would actually bulldoze it. Wow, a gaping hole. That looks weird. But anyway, there's some gorgeous buildings along here. That was Jamie Oliver's restaurant, which is now shut. We've got Paul Smith, the designer, famous Nottingham designer there. Our red phone boxes, which are becoming a thing of the past really, with all the modern ones, but I love the old phone boxes with the crown. Oh, motorbike. Over on this side we've got some old red pillar boxes as well. That's Royal Mail, that's where we post our mail. So yeah, it's nice to see people, a few people dotted about in the city. Life continues a little bit, albeit very different. So I will come back on when I get to the train station, which is where we pick up the entrance for the Erewash Canal. Okay, so there's our train station. This road is normally full of buses and taxis and cars and people. It just seems very bizarre, but we're leaving the city and we're going to go down to the canal here, and this footpath, go under this bridge and follow it all the way a couple of miles to the River Trent. So I don't think after 15 years of living in the city centre I'll quite ever get used to this and how quiet it is. I do love the waterworks around Nottingham, and this area here has some really nice bars and things when it's open. This is called the waterside, the waterfront, sorry. a British Waterways building, but all of these here are bars where you can, in this weather, particularly like there, you can sit outside and have a drink. That one there is called the Canal House, and it has a the canal runs through the centre of the pub, which is quite novel. So this is the bridge I just stood up on. Now we just get to get some peace and quiet by the canal. You can hear the pigeons under here. It's nice to actually see benches like the one up ahead that isn't cordoned off. Whether you're allowed to sit on them still, I don't know. Here's a little dork. Look at this little dork. Hello. Hey up. Stop to say hello. Wants to know if I've got food. Hello. Hello. Oh. He's coming to have a look. What's going on here? Oh, and pigeons, of course. Man, you gotta love the pigeons. They do what they do. It's these geese you have to be careful of. They can be pretty ferocious. Can't you? Well, it's coming straight for me. That's alright. It's changed its mind. So there's lots of building work happening. This is an area, really, where lots of development is taking place because it's desirable for apartments. This is our Crown Court here. Those windows up there is the jewellery area. I did jewellery service 6 years ago. I absolutely loved it, actually. It was one of the best 2 weeks ever. But that's where the jewellery is, and I remember standing in those windows, and there's a little balcony there that you can stand out when you get some breaks. But yeah, so all of these here are being converted into luxury apartments by the waterfront. It will get quieter, we're just kind of leaving the city now, but okay, so I'll pause, and when there's something interesting to show you, I'll be back. Here as well we have what are classed as luxury apartments on the waterfront. I would rather these, if I was to buy a property here, I'd rather it be down on the actual river rather than the canal, because I think these are going for quite a bit of money. But what's interesting is that tall building up ahead, it like balances. I mean, obviously it's strong structurally, but it just looks like it's so precarious. So when we get under this little suspension bridge, you will see it's kind of on a very thin base, and I think I'd be so nervous living there. I guess you get used to it after a time, but yeah, look at the base. Isn't that weird? Looks really top heavy. beautiful swan. It's beautiful. Here we have some lovely houses along the canal. Some nice balconies. Must be a really nice place to live. So this is actually now the joining point of where the canal meets the River Trent. So little children's play area there. You can hear the kind of the lock ahead, the rush of the water. It's actually a really nice day. There is some clouds, but the sun's out. I've got a hoodie on because I thought it would be quite cool, and now I'm kind of hot and bothered, but I wouldn't not do this. Tell I'm out of practice as well with walking. I used to walk everywhere before I drove, and I've only been driving for 18 months because the balls of my feet are already stinging and sore. So I'm going to have some blisters later because I'm only about half the way on my journey and I've got to come all the way back. So more building work. The thing about Nottingham is it does do a lot of development. So this is Trem Bridge Quays, where the River Trent joins with the Erewash Canal here at this point, at this lock. And this is what they're building here, these luxury apartments from 192,500. We can reserve one for 500 quid. They do look beautiful actually when they're done. So this is the River Trent, which is a huge river. That's Lady Bay Bridge in the distance, which was the original old steam railway bridge, because we're still not far really from the railway station. Sorry, I was pointing up at the sky then. So there you go, that's Lady Bay Bridge. That's the Nottingham Forest football ground for those football fans out there, whoever you are. And then we're going to go over Trent Bridge, well, under Trent Bridge, which is having some works done. Do you know, this is a perfect opportunity though, isn't it, to carry out major works, you know, when there's less traffic on the roads, people at home, they can actually get quite a bit done. I know people have been complaining about construction workers continuing, but I think it's an ideal opportunity, as long as they can, wherever possible, maintain some social distance. So if that's not possible, at least have some sort of testing in place for temperature and things. I love this little home. It's kind of hidden now, but I've always liked it. And they've got their red, white and blue flags up in honour of today. But yeah, I always think I'd love to have that little place there. I think it'd be so cool. So once we're over the bridge, or under the bridge, we will we'll walk down to the Embankment and the Queen Victoria Memorial area. That's our Trent Bridge. Still got the original gas lights, but obviously they replaced it now with electricity. So that building over there with the green copper roof, that's our town hall, even though it's way out of the city. And that's where I met the Dalai Lama. For those of you who remember my story, 10 things that you may not know about me, one of them was about meeting the Dalai Lama, and it was there in our town hall. And there's actually a tree planted out the front that's got his name on it, because he was there to plant the tree and we got to meet him. Okay, so just there in the distance is the entrance to the memorial garden, which is where we're going to head. And then to finish off the walk, I'm going to go over, once I've come out of the memorial garden, I'm going to go over the little suspension bridge there that you can see in the distance. I love that bridge. It moves when you walk over it. There's a fabulous house at the foot of it as well. Again, dream home. But we're going to head into, and this is the, if it looks familiar to people that's watched my channel for a while, this is where the Riverside Festival was that we went to on the Sunday last August during the UK Tarot meetup. So you probably remember me filming Kelly, Selkie, Elle, Becca, everybody else that was there, Brian Cormac Carr, Sarah, Debbie. There were so many of us. But yeah, we walked further along that road into the fields at the back, and that's where the festival was. There's quite a few people about now, families and people walking. So it looks like someone's photographing at the main entrance. I'm not sure. Oh, of course, it's the memorial. So there's people laying wreaths and things. So the gates are shut there anyway, so we'll probably have to go around the side. So these are our Victoria Embankment Memorial Gardens, as you can see here. Quite faded now. And the Queen Victoria monument that's in here used to stand proudly in our old market square, which is the main square in Nottingham, where the lines are, the left lines, etc. I love this park, it's so beautiful. Probably shouldn't go that way because they're laying wreaths and things. I don't want to disturb any sort of, so let's go over this little wall. Hey, check me out. Being all nimble. Beautiful blossom. Oh, some old toilets. Look how gorgeous this is. Nottingham really does have some lovely outdoor spaces. So 3 weeks ago I took you to the Arboretum Park, which is the other side of the city, and we've been to Highfields where the boating lake is last year. But this is our memorial gardens. There's Queen Victoria. Let's go have a look. Look at these. Little duck couple. she is. She's looking a bit worse for wear. I think she needs a bit of a scrub. But yeah, this stood in the marketplace. I really wish it was still there. They moved it about 100 years ago, I think. We are not amused. You can see the detailing, the carving of her clothes, a gown. Yeah, so that's our Queen Victoria monument. All these empty benches. In the summer you can't move. This is the other side of the main entrance. And people laying wreaths for VE Day. Oh, it's so peaceful. Look at these little wildflowers. Morning. Very modern. There's a lovely wreath. 1914 to 1918. Oh wow, I've never seen this before. Look at this. Everybody's names. Wow. Oh, it really brings it home, doesn't it? Thousands. And this is just going to be Nottingham, isn't it? Unbelievable. I don't know when they opened this part, but I don't ever remember. It's all alphabetical. There's Harrison's there, look. George Harrison. Wow. Oh dear. Beautiful. People can place poppies into these little holes. It lights up at night, obviously, lest we forget. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. It's beautiful. I love these ornate poppies too. Same for that side. In remembrance of the people of Nottinghamshire who gave their lives in the Great War. There's nothing great about it. But thank goodness for them. Not forgotten. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm really glad I found that, because I feel like today of all days, I know this is kind of commemorative of the end of the Second World War, but it still concentrates your mind on the fact that we have freedom thanks to, you know, our ancestors. So I'm going to take this little suspension bridge and then head back. My feet, I can hardly complain about blisters and sore spots on my feet after just seeing a memorial like that one. So I'll show you this gorgeous house as well, my dream home. Oh, it's privately owned property. So we're going to cross the River Trent. And walk back the other side. There's lots of little padlocks clipped to this bridge. Again, in memoriam, you can pay any engraver to you know, have something engraved, whether it's for lovers or in memorial, but you'll see thousands of little padlocks locked to this bridge. I can feel the bridge moving underfoot. It's like being on a bouncy castle or cakewalk or something at the fair.
Hate it?
That guy hates the fact that the bridge is moving. You kind of get used to it. It's on these huge ropes that you see here, because it's a proper suspension bridge, so yeah, it moves. That's where we came from, and that's where we're headed back. So this here is my dream home. Check out that. Right on the waterfront. Isn't that stunning? I love it. We've got children coming. So, all I need to do now is head back. So, thanks for coming along with me on my walk. Hope you find it enjoyable and something a little bit different. Okay guys, I'm back in Nottingham, and this is the spot here in the corner of the square where the Queen Victoria monument stood. No more. So, a few people out and about. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you at 5 o'clock Quarren Stream.